Hello, and you're tuned into another episode of Muskie Movie News with me, Joe Scott, alongside Manda Gaeckle, bringing you the hottest movie news, what topped or dropped at the box office, movie reviews, and what's coming soon to a theater near you. And so it's beginning of the year, which means it's award season in the movie world, and we get to talk about the Oscars.
The Oscar nominations have officially been announced, and leading the Oscar nominations this year is The Shape of Water with 13 total nominations. Dunkirk received 8 nominations, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri received 7 nominations as well. Looking at this year's nominations, it will be interesting to see who wins it in the end.
And we have the Oscars nominations right here. The full list is going to be a very interesting year, Amanda. A lot of great movies, a lot of great actors and actresses on this list. Let's start with the lead actor nominations. Timothée Chalamet with Call Me By Your Name. Daniel Day-Lewis, the legendary Daniel Day-Lewis, Phantom Thread. Gary Oldman, Darkest Hour. Daniel Kaluuya, Get Out. I know you're pretty happy about that one. And Denzel Washington with Roman J. Israel Esquire. So a very packed lead actor category, to say the least, this year. Gary Oldman won the SAG Award for Best Actor, and usually you can't really take that into consideration because usually SAG Awards and Golden Globe, people think that's like the determining factor who's going to win the Oscar if they win those awards, but you can't really say anything about that with those. So Oscars is a completely different animal, so we'll see what happens there in the lead actor. Lead actresses, Sally Hawkins with Shape of Water. She might be the early odds-on favorite to win that one. Frances McDormand with 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. She's a hot name right now and maybe another front-runner for this award. Margot Robbie, I, Tonya. Saoirse Ronan, if I butchered your name, I am so sorry. And with Lady Bird and Meryl Streep. The Meryl Streep, once again nominated for her 23rd, 24th nomination, looking for her 3rd overall win. And with The Post, and she's done it again. Meryl Streep back on the list.
I haven't seen the movie, but just the trailers themselves really drew me in, so I probably should be watching that before the Oscars show.
So this is the time of the year where a lot of these movies are out in the theater and people are going to go see them because that's what they're nominated for and people are going to go see them. And then director, Dunkirk, Christopher Nolan. If you guys know the Dark Knight trilogy, I love Dark Knight. I'm a big Christopher Nolan fan. And this is basically one of the only big movies that I saw was Dunkirk. I really enjoyed this movie. I really liked how Christopher Nolan did it. He did it in a very different way, how he told the story, this war story. I thought he did a fantastic job with this movie, so I hope he gets it. But Get Out, Jordan Peele, another one that you are happy about.
I did watch the movie. I was really intrigued by it. It's a different type of thriller, different type of horror, and he also directed Happy Death Day, which I heard was just as good. It was like a thriller comedy, and Get Out was definitely a whole different take on how a movie should be shown.
And then Lady Bird, Greta Gerwig, a female director nominated this year, and so I know everyone out there is happy that a female got nominated for this category. Phantom Thread, Paul Thomas Anderson, and Guillermo del Toro, The Shape of Water. He won the SAG Award for Best Director, so again, we can't really say anything about that, but he might be the early odds-on favorite for this award.
Another movie I have not seen, but I have also seen Pan's Labyrinth, which is one of my favorite movies, and I'm really looking forward to go see The Shape of Water just because I love how Pan's Labyrinth was shown.
So Guillermo del Toro may be the winner this year. And one that we like to see, the visual effects, one of our favorite categories. Blade Runner 2049 is up. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Kong Skull Island, Star Wars The Last Jedi is nominated for visual effects. I'm very excited about that. I don't know about her.
Come on.
She may be excited on that for sure. And then War of the Planet of the Apes is also nominated. So this is going to be interesting to see who's going to win this award. I'm a big Star Wars guy, so I hope Star Wars wins it, but this is an open race. It could be for anyone.
Yeah, it could be anyone in this category with Guardians of the Galaxy with its beautiful space scenes and action scenes. I'm looking forward to see Blade Runner because it was very beautiful from what I saw in the trailers.
Yes. So those are your 5 nominees for visual effects. And now we're going to go to the big one itself, the Best Picture nomination. I believe we have at least 9 or 10 movies because you get to have the maximum of 10 movies for now with the Best Picture. So Call Me By Your Name, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Get Out, Lady Bird, Phantom Thread, The Post, The Shape of Water, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. From what I heard, a lot of these are such great movies. A front runner I can't really say. Again, I'm a big Dunkirk fan, but I think the front runner might be The Shape of Water and maybe Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. These are two very popular movies right now in the awards season side of things. So those might be your winners, Shape of Water or Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. But we'll see what happens. But Dunkirk, maybe we'll see. But it's going to be hard to beat those kinds of movies. Now here's your box office results from the past weekend. Coming in at number 5 is The Post with $9.1 million. Number 4 is The Greatest Showman at $9.5 million. Then at number 3 is Hostiles at $10.1 million, opening worldwide in theaters. Number 2 is Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle with an additional $16.1 million. And coming in at number 1 in its opening weekend is The Maze Runner Death Cure with $24.2 million. Not a bad opening weekend for The Maze Runner, but they wish they could have done a lot better, but that's the total in its opening weekend.
Now coming to a theater near you this weekend is a new horror thriller, Winchester, starring Helen Mirren, which I'm super excited for. I always enjoy a good horror film.
You can tune into the 90th Annual Oscars Sunday, March 4th at 8 p.m. I will be tuning in. Amanda definitely will be tuning in. Hosted by Jimmy Kimmel for the second straight year, so hopefully he will do a good job as well. And let's make our picks. Do they mess it up at the end with the Best Picture nomination?
I hope not.
Let's hope not. We will see you guys next time.